In this video I will show you 3 subtitle animations the big content creators are using right now to generate millions of views across all of social media. So if you want your subtitles to go from this to this, make sure to stick around to the end. Let's not wait any further and get right into the video. Now before we start, make sure to design your captions beforehand. These are the settings I use, by the way. And make sure to upgrade the captions to animated text effects by highlighting them and going up to graphic and titles and clicking upgrade caption to graphic. Now to create the first animation, highlight your first text effect, come up to the effects, search for transform and drag it onto your first text. Now go to the effect controls and make sure that use composition shutter angle is checked off and that the shutter angle is turned up all the way to 360. Next, go to the first frame of your text and keyframe the position and the opacity value by clicking on the stopwatch icon next to them. Now go 4 frames ahead by pressing the right arrow key 4 times and keyframe the position and opacity value again by clicking here. After that, go to the first frame of the text effect again and turn down the opacity to 0 and the position up to 1000. Now, make sure to ease the keyframes by easing out the first 2 keyframes and easing in the last 2. To apply the effect to all of your captions, highlight the transform effect, press Ctrl C to copy it, and highlight all the text effects except the first one and press Ctrl V. And it should be pasted to all of your text effects. For the next animation, again, highlight your first text effect and apply a transform effect. Then keyframe the opacity value and go 4 frames ahead and keyframe it again. Now go back to the first frame and turn down the opacity to 0. Again, make sure to ease the keyframes by right clicking and pressing ease out on the first keyframe and ease in on the second one. Now, to apply it to all of your text layers, highlight the transform effect, hit Ctrl Z, zoom out, mark all of the text effects except the first one and press Ctrl V to paste it. For the final animation, go to the effects panel, search for transform again and apply it to your first text effect. Now go to the effect controls and make sure that use composition shutter angle is turned off and that the shutter angle is turned up all the way to 360. Now keyframe the scale value at the first frame and go ahead 5 frames and keyframe it again. Go back to the first frame and set the scale down to 0, ease out and in the first and the second keyframe. After that, again copy the transform effect and apply it to all of your text effects and you should be ready to go. That's it for the 3 animations, and since I know that it can be very annoying to do them all over again every time you're editing, I linked you a preset to them in the description, so if you want to check it out, make sure to click on the first link in the description and subscribe to my channel, and bye.